Hi everyone, Jacquelyn Roy again for part two of getting the most out of your Scentsy business in the summer months. I'm honored to join Fonda, your team again for part two. So I just shared my 50-10 rule, and this is the rule on that I do every month, and I'm consistent because consistency pays off. A couple other tips that I want to give you for your summer months, and this is something you can apply anytime, is I spray all of my mail with Scentsy Room Spray. My cards that I send out to my team members for doing a great job, my bills, everything. So what I do is get your room spray, spray it up in the air, and whisk your car in there. Don't spray the car directly; it'll get oily. It'll mess it up. So don't do that. That's one tip. Another tip I do is I put my scratch and sniff Snickers. I say Snickers, stickers. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. My scratch and sniff stickers on the back of my bills as well, or on the front, wherever. But I use these like crazy. If you have old scratch and sniff stickers, utilize them. Put them on all your mail. Put them everywhere. Put them 10 stickers on one letter if you need to. But definitely utilize that. Also, a good thing in the summertime to do is when people have barbecues or outdoor events or reunions, that kind of stuff, bring your Scentsy. I like to take my thermal tote everywhere. This thermal tote's great. I put the testers in there with catalogs and order forms. If it's super hot, like it is here in Oklahoma, you can put your catalogs and testers in the front, and inside the bag it's thermal. You can put an ice pack with your tester so they don't melt. So as you are going to barbecues and different events, bring your testers. If it's a good friend who buys Scentsy from you, then bring a couple bars, or bring your bag and put it on the counter and say, you know what, Pamela, thank you so much for having me over to your barbecue. I want you to smell the spring and summer scents, and I want you to pick out 3, and I'm going to buy them for you. What? Not only is it going to get your friend free stuff for having a barbecue, but she's going to put all those testers on the counter. People are going to walk by. You might get other orders from it. So really utilize summer activities. Don't use those activities to hibernate and not work your business. Always work your business. Another rule of thumb that's good is every time that you get a receipt, give a sample. That's a great motto to have. When you get a receipt from someone, give a sample. I also, I brand myself with Scentsy. I wear Scentsy all the time. It's something that I think is very important. I also have a mobile office in my car that has catalogs, order forms, scratch and sniff stickers. It's got opportunity packets if I run out, light bulbs. And as I meet people, because I've got the car decal on my car with Scentsy on it, people will ask me, oh my gosh, you sell Scentsy. Can I have a catalog? Do you have light bulbs? Yes, yes. And I look super duper prepared. But it's all about getting their information. So another tip that I want to share with you guys is something that some of my downline do very, very well. As you are meeting people and as you are handing out samples, and people say, oh my gosh, I love Scentsy, then you can say, you know what, why don't you enter in my drawing? I do a drawing every month, and I give away a free scent circle. Here's my door price slips, and they also have these on the Scentsy Family store, but these are door price slips that you can purchase there. These are ones that I had made. So on it, it has their information, and it says, are you interested in hosting a party? Are you interested in hosting a basket party? Would you like to become a consultant, or do you know someone that loves Scentsy? And get all their information, because here's the deal. You can hand out 200 samples with your information, and that's awesome. But if you can get 10 people's information, I think that's way better than handing out 200 samples. So as you get a receipt, give a sample. If they say they love Scentsy, get them to fill out your door price slip and enter them into a monthly drawing. And if you can get their email, then you can add them to your newsletter that Scentsy sends out every month. It has the specials every month, so it's a great thing to add all your good customers to. So that is a tip. I encourage you, as you hand out recruiting packets, get their information. I've had people who I've met at which Daisy, one of my girls who was probably going to watch this, I met her at the hospital, and my sister had a procedure done. And I gave her a recruiting packet. She said she loves Scentsy. I gave her a scent circle, and I got her information, and I looked her up on Facebook. We became friends, and she's only done it for a month. But I've already seen how amazing she is at Scentsy and how Scentsy's going to change her life. And it could be that it pays for her rent each month eventually. It could be that it pays for her shopping each month or a vacation for her family. But it's been such a blessing already, and it's been so fun to help her get started, that I know these packets work. They change lives. They change my life. Since it's been such a blessing to my life that I want to change others with it. So I encourage you, do these things in the summertime. The 50-10 rule is such an easy rule. Go home, mark your calendar with 3 or 4 days where you're going to be super intentional with your business. And then go home, make your 50 samples, make your join brochures if you've never made them before, or just make a Word document with your story, 10 reasons to join, how to join, and get these out there. The beauty of Scentsy, it's not that you have to be a salesperson. The beauty of Scentsy is you just have to get it out there. So if your sales haven't been great and your recruiting hasn't been great, then how well are you getting it out there? Are you handing out the information about signing up every month? Are you handing out samples every month? No. If not, start it. It can be life-changing. It can be business-changing. I know for me, it's the one thing that I do consistently each month that brings me new customers. Everyone that's watching this, book a sample party together and make samples together as a team or with one of your best friends, or sit down next week and make join brochures together. Do these things. I know they work. I hope that these tools help you get through June and July with huge success. We have a reunion next month, which I cannot wait. It's in Vegas, and it's going to be amazing. And then September 1st, we utilize our brand new Scentsy catalogs for the fall. So I hope these tips help. Fonda, you are amazing. Thank you for letting me speak to your team with these 2 brief videos. Sorry it couldn't be one video, but my YouTube messes up whenever it gets too long. So I hope you guys have a great night. You guys let me know if you need anything at all. And please stick to the 50-10 and make your join brochures, get door price slips, get people's information, start spraying your mail, start putting, scratch and sniff stickers on everything. And please let me know how you're doing. So hope you guys have a great month. And Fonda, thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great night.